and gentlemen, I am the Sarcastic Barman and welcome to the channel. And did you know that heat waves shouldn't work on a globe Earth? I feel stupider just having to say that sentence. Unfortunately, certain flat earthers think it's a good, clever, intelligent thing to say, so much so that they make videos of it and put it on the internet for people to laugh at. I mean, to see. So, let's laugh at him, shall we?
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris, from New York, Westchester County. It's 5/22/22. Interesting day. And we're in the middle of a fucking heat wave. It's just great. It's like, I don't know, 95 degrees outside here in New York.
Nice, 35 degrees. But I don't think you stopped your day today to make a video about moaning about the weather. Did you? Did you? Because I can't see how moaning about the weather is going to connect to flat Earth. Because that would just be insane.
You know, us New Yorkers complain about heat, we complain about cold. We never get the medium, you know, because we have no spring anymore, pretty much. The spring is just gone. We don't get that gradual level of spring.
Meh, global warming. What are you going to do? Not that you believe the Earth's a globe. Or that it's warming. Now,
I want to talk to you about heat wave. Yeah, that's right. See, the revolution of the Earth, it's revolving at 1,000 miles per hour.
Well, 15 degrees per hour or once a day. But you've been told this before many a times. You just like saying 1,000 miles an hour. I think it's not even really that big a number.
Quite fast, don't you think?
A little bit under twice the speed of like your average sort of plane that's going to take me on holiday. Not that I can afford to go on holiday at the moment, but holiday.
It's funny. I don't feel any speed here at all. My coffee cup isn't rippling at all. It's not doing anything.
And why would you? It's a constant speed. Much the same reason why you don't get smushed to the back of a plane, which, as we've just discussed, is a little under half the speed of the Earth going around the sun. So why? You feel acceleration, not constant movement. You should know that you drive for a living. Once you hit 70 miles an hour, do you stop going, "Whoa, that was a quick acceleration"? You just sit there and go, driving normally now at 70. And then you accelerate, and then you go, "Whoa." You feel acceleration and changing direction. And only like majorly. Jesus, no. Just no.
I feel I'm stationary, because I am. Just like you take a picture of a lake.
You know, I wouldn't mind so much if CC and other flat earthers hadn't been told this fucking hundreds of times. Acceleration, speed, all that jazz, relative motion. Just like, it's the same things on and on and on. And flat earthers just have no answer for it. It's just, nah, I don't believe that. Well, tough and shit whether you believe it or not. There's measurements of all this shit, so fuck off.
You can see the reflection of the mountain behind it. Because it's stationary. And we all are stationary. But the scientists want you to believe that we're revolving at 1,000 miles per hour. Okay. Alright, so how does a heat wave exist?
A high pressure system sitting over you. You know that weird pressure thing that flat earthers don't like because there's differences in pressure over the Earth, and there's a pressure gradient as you go higher up as well. Yeah. Not sure where you want me to go with this, really. Do I need to get out textbooks and explain weather patterns and shite like that, and how warmer air pulled up from the tropics then sits in these higher air pressures, basically over New York and other areas, but then may get pushed away by lower air pressure coming in and all that jazz? You want to know how storms work and high air pressures, low air pressure systems meet each other? How much explanation do you need on this? Because Google's a thing.
Isn't that like a central mass of heat, you know, that's on one particular area, you know? But if we were revolving, we'll be away from that mass of heat.
No. You know the atmosphere moves with you. You're making a really stupid claim now. Because otherwise, wouldn't you be saying, well, if we're moving at the 15 degrees, sorry, at the 1,000 miles per hour, why don't we all get blown off by the wind all the time? So you understand the basics that the atmosphere is moving with you. You're just being a fucking moron and trying to make a point out of, well, nothing.
Right? Oh man, I mean, it's just it's the weatherman doesn't even. There was a weatherman that he was on Channel 12 News, and he makes these calendars, and they're actually pretty accurate to the point of months in advance of what the weather's going to be like. You know, a forecast for almost up until January of 2023. Which is like basically impossible to make a forecast like that unless if you were stationary and things were coming towards you.
Now, up until January 2023, I find that a bit unbelievable, unless he's being very, very general, in which it's like, oh yes, over the next few months, it's gonna get hotter, and then it's gonna get a bit cooler, and then winter's gonna come. And if you're saying, well, based on the average of the last 5 years, these are the sort of temperatures you could expect. Based on the 5 years rainfall, this is what we could sort of expect. Generalization? Yeah. Accurate weather predictions? No. Just no. And as for, oh yeah, if things are coming towards you, how on your sort of flat earth understanding, if the earth big flat ball, atmosphere above you, so you think the atmosphere is moving, right? Okay. How long do you think it takes for the atmosphere to go around? Because if you think his predictions make sense, because he can go, what are we now? 5. Jesus Christ. So he could go 9 months. No, yeah, 9 months in advance. Is that because he can see the weather patterns that are coming 9 months away, but those weather patterns are 9 months away on a giant flat disc? And which the weather pattern's just going round the disc like that? In which case is he just looking backwards 3 months worth of movement? I mean, come on, CC. Even for you, this is borderline mental asylum locky upness. It's just getting worse for you. You just have nothing at this point and just making shit up.
I noticed the picture of they brought up the black hole again. And that's a beautiful, nice orange glazed donut from Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, it's not the same black hole as 3 years ago. You do bother to read these articles, don't you? You don't just look at the pictures, or is the reading part beyond you? Hence why the only thing you've got to compare it to is Dunkin' Donuts. Really? That's the route you want to go down? No, everything is fake! Don't believe any of it, it's all fake! Electric cars, this, that and the other, my brain cell is fake! Seriously, dude, grow up.
How can we get a picture of that if we're in a galaxy that's level, apparently, right? Because all the galaxies are level. Or are they turned? To get a picture of a black hole in the center of our universe. Because we should be seeing it from the side. Don't you think? I mean, come on, wake the fuck up, guys. Everything they put out there is bullshit.
So I'm guessing you didn't read any of the articles that went with the pictures of the black holes. One from our galaxy, one from another galaxy. No, and you don't understand the pictures of the black hole aren't so much pictures of the black hole, but pictures of things around the black hole. Like radiation being detected, particles of things that it's sort of like eating, basically. Because the thing with black holes is nothing really comes out of them. So yeah, I'm sure someone will give a much better description down below of black hole nothingness. But you've confused the crap out of me with how stupid your arguments have become, because they've just become meaningless twaffle. It's just like, what the fuck? Go get back in a car. You seem to have better, well, not better arguments in a car, but at least they seem slightly more thought out. At the moment, there's just nothing. Now it's getting quite late, and I'm going to leave with a little clip at the end of this just to show you how far CC's gone down the craziness of making no sense whatsoever. So I've been the Sarcastic Bomb, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much to everyone. Good night.
The answer to a very simple problem: 3x plus 1. A simple algebra problem that should be answered